Welcome to Paris-Dakar Cairo 2000 Africa, the starting point. It's 30 degrees, it's hot. And what a start it's been for Richard Sank, the defending champion, out to impress. He didn't disappoint. On four wheels, Portugal takes the day courtesy of Carlos Sousa. Surprised? He wasn't. Self-belief aplenty. Welcome to the Dakar Rally once again. Destination Cairo. The year 2000 had to be special, and the organisers have excelled themselves. It all started, of course, in the dying moments of the last century. Paris, the technical checks, and as well as Schlesser and his buggy, the new Kangoo on display by Renault. Mitsubishi, not to be left out, of course, a brand new car once more. Shinezuka, Prieto, Kleinschmidt and Fotnay, the star turns. Well, Nissan there as well. The patrol is out, so to speak. Top dog, that is. It's taken over by Tirano. Thierry Delavan, Philippe Lambert, Gregoire de Mévius. And on the Mega, Stefan Peder-Hansel. The Mega, of course, winner of 3 Andros trophies on ice, and Ford, the Pro Truck. All 5 litres of it. Heavy, we will see. Bruno Sabi, formerly of Mitsubishi, he's on board for them. Mercedes, time to refocus for them. It's, of course, been about trucks. Now, Philippe Alliot, former Formula 1 driver, is there to make the cars pay dividends as well. Jackie Hicks also hanging around. He wants to win it for his daughter, he said. He's riding a Mitsubishi from Belgium. Well, Hubert Auriol, the race director, says the first 6 stages up to Agadez, he said, will be time to acclimatise. Not too tough, no major hurdles. After that, though, things will get a little bit more difficult. It's not supposed to be easy, the Dakar, he said. The rest is tortuous, and there will be 3 desert crossings this time. Not in Niger, the Libyan desert, and of course, big one in Egypt as we move towards the pyramids. 3 deserts to contend. It's going to be very difficult indeed. It had to be special, the year 2000, and this one certainly is. And so what about the day in the cars? Well, something of a theatrical send-off in the centre of town, and the cars setting off a little bit later and getting into traffic difficulties. Who else but the champion, Schlesser, leading them out in distinctive style, just like the dancers. Yes, the buggy, red hot favourite to do the business once again. Well, Mitsubishi's, of course, out to stop Schlesser, and it was to prove to be a fantastic day for them. The Megas hoping to repeat their success on ice, on sand. And getting a big send-off, as you can see. Well, fast but tortuous beasts ahead, and Carlos Sousa was the surprise of the day, taking it for Portugal and, of course, for Mitsubishi. He told his sponsor that he was going to go out there for victory in at least one stage and finish in the top 5. Who'd bet against him now? Kenji Shinezuka, one of those teammates of his in the Mitsubishis, perhaps with a few blushes. So Sousa taking the day ahead of Shinezuka. Matsuoka finishing 3rd. In fact, Mitsubishis were to fill the top 5 places. The only disappointment, Jutta Kleinschmidt, who got lost several times and had trouble with camel grass. Jean-Pierre Fotnay there along with co-driver Picard. Are picking their way through a few villages. A local wadi. And smiles all round. Hugely popular in this part of the world. The Dakar providing the entertainment once the day's work is finished, of course. Well, Schlesser has a new co-driver, and perhaps today that was the difference. Parallel tracks causing so many problems for some. Schlesser saying the bikers were getting in the way of him. Well, they didn't seem to, certainly on our pictures, but nonetheless, the complaints were apparently valid. Schlesser doing enough today to finish in 6th place, but with those 5 Mitsubishis sitting ahead of him that really galled him.
Okay, давай.
Daily life continuing at the usual pace and to the usual rhythm as well. Yes, how very different the local transport throughout this country is. Beautiful nation. And every year, at the start of the new year, this country pulses to a different beat. Lit up by engines, cars, trucks and motorcycles. They love it. And Carlos Souza, you can be sure, was lapping it up.
On a des cigarettes à livrer et on apporte un peu de bouffe pour le bivouac. Donc il ne faut pas qu'on soit en retard, alors on essaye un peu de se
And of course the mundane routine of everyday life.
Ouais, donc comment?
Also parts of the rally.
C'est bon, oui. On est en train de se demander si on est sur la bonne piste parce que c'est pas évident. On va les laisser repartir.
Luc Alphon, former ski champion, asking for cigarettes and chatting away en route in the dust.
On va aller doucement, doucement. Presque obligé de faire
Slow down, he says. And so what about those results on day one? Mr. Souza, as he's now insisting being called, on the Mitsubishi, clearing the fields. 27 seconds adrift of him was Shinazuka. Matsuoka 2 minutes 43 off the pace. It spread them wide today. It was supposed to be a mild introduction. It was anything but. Fontenay 5 minutes and 7 seconds off the pace. Prieto 6:22 down on the leader.
Bah, ça a été les 100 premiers kilomètres, c'était bien, puis après on est resté 100 km
well, all was fine, he said, in the first 100 kilometers, but we were blocked behind Schlesser in the dust. He made a mistake and we overtook it. It was as simple as that. Well, we lost a lot of time in those dusty conditions, but for the first stage, he said, it was okay.
Difficult for navigation and for driver, because very twisty, and some place was lots of lads, so car will be like this. So it's very difficult, and also for the navigation we have many pistes. If we choose long pace like this, so we must careful driving. Yes, but we are now here. It's okay.
Não, eu penso que foi uma surpresa mais para os outros
do
que para mim. Eu vinha convencido que
and Carlos Souza himself, he said, well, it's a surprise to everyone that I took today, but not for me. He said the stage was smooth. I was always able to maintain control. He said, I have great self-belief. I always thought that I could finish in the top 5. And say, I even told my sponsor that that's exactly what I'd do. So I'm on course to do exactly that. We've got a stage win under our belts, and now we just have to keep repeating the feat.
Eu ficando nos 5 primeiros fico satisfeito na mesma, e foi isso que eu propus aos meus patrocinadores.
And of course, let's not forget the giants of the desert, the trucks, and a battle royale, I can tell you, going down today between the Russian Vladimir Taginek in the Kamaz, leading by just seconds ahead of Skinovsky in the Tatra. As always, the big boys providing a special twist to the Dakar. And so what about tomorrow? It's Tambacounda all the way to KS. Special tomorrow is 212 kilometers in all. Those are the race conditions. It's 359 front to back. We'll be there. We hope you can join us. The Dakar 2000 is underway.